Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle in 2024. So let's go ahead and see what we're doing here. Last time, when we left off... Alright, there we go. So when we left off, we were in the middle of Island Avalon. So we're going to just kind of keep on going with that. Let's see where we were. Okay, there's this guy. That guy, a couple strong units there. I'd like to have kind of a stronger unit to take them down a little bit. Let's see how these guys do. Let's see if we can get this dragon unit leveled up a little bit so we can turn them into black dragons. And later Tiamats, which are, in my personal opinion, the best of the dragon types. So, if I remember correctly, you can get angels on this map. So I might try to do that a little bit. Maybe get one or two angels to kind of show those off. They are nice units. They can fly, they can do holy attacks. Again, if I remember correctly, the issue is finding them, because they're in the deep sea, right? So you got to compete with octopi, which you often find out there, which are much more common. So I might kind of look around a little bit, but I'm probably not going to just kind of stick around here, hunting for angels if I don't find any. I might come back later and kind of do uh, some angel recruiting off screen. But actually for right now, let's just go ahead and send my main unit to do that. And I remember, if I remember correctly, there's a treasure around here, so let's go ahead and try to get that. And then we'll just kind of look around here for angels, see if we can get one. Okay, so we got Lion's unit. I might incorporate him into a different unit later on, I'm not really sure. So as you can see, he is a super strong character. Him and Gilbert both, really. If you hire him when he initially wants to be hired in Slums of Zenobia, it'll cost you 20,000 Goth. But if you hire him after, it only costs 5,000. Which really in this game, money isn't a huge thing, so that's not a big deal. But, you could save a little bit of money if you're so inclined to do that. Man, these guys are strong. This stage is not messing around. Alright, so let's go ahead and use another cure potion on that griffin. And then let's get Gordon to finish these guys off. Okay, Lion, head up here, heal up a little bit. Let's go with weak. I might end up changing this beast tamer into a different class. I'm not sure. He's still kind of low level enough that he could make a career switch and it not be that big a deal. Alright, not too bad. Can't complain about that. Okay, Gilbert, well, not Gilbert, Gordon, go ahead and go back here. Alright, yeah, looks like they're still heading this way. Now, we could just take out this knight, but we don't really want to do that unnecessarily. It's not a big deal if we do, but I'm going to put that to strong. Alright, doesn't matter. Took him out anyway. So these guys are going to try to retreat back to base after this fight's over, but they're so far away. There's a river between them and the base. There's mountains. Gordon's high sky type. They're not going to get there. It is bright and early in the morning. I have a nice cup of coffee here. Our devil got a level up there, so that's nice. Alright, so I'm going to send Gordon after this guy. And those other two can kind of hold down the fort while he's taking care of this ninja situation. I think one of these days I'd like to do a playthrough of Ogre Battle 64. I've actually only beaten Ogre Battle 64 once, and the reason for that is it does that game that it does that thing that some games do. Pathfinder Kingmaker being a prime example of this, I think, where it just kind of goes on too long, right? You get to what you think is the end, this kind of point where everything wraps up. It's a really good ending point. There's not really a whole lot else going on, and then it just kind of keeps going. And with Ogre Battle 64, it keeps going and going and going and going. It's just this issue where you get to this really good stopping point, and the game just continues for, maybe like 40 more hours. It is a very, very long game. And kind of the later stages, they're kind of samey. It gets kind of bogged down. So I think that game could have benefited a lot from just being a little shorter. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. So I love that game. I especially love the early chapters. But I find that it's a difficult game to complete just because of how long it is. And I mean, when you get to those later stage matches in Ogre Battle 64, one fight might take you an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So it gets pretty long. Okay, this is not good. Man, we are just getting our butts handed to us. But nobody died, and that's what it's all about. Okay, head back over this way. I might send a little extra support. I gotta do something with that unit, man, because it's just they are way too under leveled, and I don't even know what to do with those guys. I think I'm gonna have to just disband it and kind of just find other places for those units. Because I mean, if I try to send a bunch of like level 1, level 2 people into combat, they're just going to immediately die. So as you can see, ninjas are an extremely good class, extremely versatile as well. So the great thing about ninjas is that if you've got a high strength physical character and their alignment bottoms out, you turn them into a ninja. They can turn them into a ninja master. That's great. They can just keep on going. If you have a high intelligence character and their uh, alignment bottoms out, then you just put them in the back row. They can still become a ninja master. They can still do hit all attacks. So ninjas, really in the overall Ogre Battle series, ninjas are probably my overall favorite class. In the PlayStation version of Tactics Ogre, they are amazing. In the Tactics Ogre remake, they are amazing. I haven't played Tactics Ogre Reborn, so I don't know how they are there, but I'm assuming they're probably pretty good. You know, I probably should have healed him before this fight. I absolutely should have done that. I don't. Well, I do have an Empress card. Let's use it. Sometimes you make mistakes, and that's what tarot cards are there for. Alright, so this shouldn't be quite as bad. And we might be able to take out that knight, maybe. Yeah, these guys are no joke, man. They are just... They are destroying stuff. Not my units, the ninjas. So you can kind of see why I'd really like to have a lot of ninjas on my team, because overall they're just fantastic. Cannot go wrong with ninjas. Yeah, they should be okay. They got a cleric with them. Again, I'm not really too worried about losing reputation on this game since we're kind of going for a low alignment playthrough. So if we lose reputation, that's just kind of how it goes, and that's fine. If towns get captured, okay, that happens. I'm not going to intentionally try to make it happen, but if it happens, you know, I'm not too worried about it. And it looks like that's how it's going to go down. You know, I might not even recapture that town, actually. I could just kind of leave that for later. All right, Dunions. Okay, that is fine. You can see it didn't really hurt our reputation that much. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna need a little bit of a top up. Okay, let's kind of send these guys past the city. Gordon, you can actually go over here because I seem to remember that there is a treasure somewhere in this area, although I don't remember exactly where. So you can kind of go look for that. And I think there was one more after that. Okay, yep, keep it on weak. Try to take out that ninja. If we can do that, might be possible, might not be. Another great thing about ninjas, which is in addition to having good strength growth and good intelligence growth, is they have fantabulous agility growth, meaning it's tough to hit them. So really, you just can't go wrong with ninjas. No matter what, they're just great. All right, we finally won one. That's good. So we're not going to take that town back. We're just going to kind of leave it where it is. We'll come back later for that. So you just saw there, Minerva went ahead and healed herself instead of the dragons. That's because it goes. So the target that you heal goes off of your total HP. It's not like a percentage or anything, right? So she has 67. The dragons have 73 and 76. Um, so she's pretty much always, if she gets hit, going to have less HP than the dragons because their max HP is so much higher. You see this a lot with fairies. So fairies have the lowest HP in the game. So you'll find if you have a cleric in a unit with fairies, they will always be healing those fairies, even if the fairy just got hit once and some other unit got hit, 2 or 3 times, because the fairy's max HP is just that much lower. I am actually going to use one more cure potion. All right, and Lion, you can go ahead and go over here. Um, Honestly, this map is proving to be much more of a challenge than I initially thought it would. I mean, these ninjas are just no joke. 39 damage. Look at that. So we're nickel and diming this guys or these guys. We are getting there, but it is a long, slow road. let's see if we can get to this guy. If we can, that's great. If not, we'll send this high sky type unit after him. All right. Finally. Finally. Okay, so let's see, what level did they end up at? 10? Okay. Okay, that's good. His alignment is getting down there. You know, I might actually change him into a Dark Knight or a Ninja at this point. Alright, so these guys need one more level, I think, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, let's go ahead, send them back over here to heal up. I am going to deploy Lons, because he's kind of my... Actually, not yet. I'm not going to deploy him yet. Okay, Rizgo. I seem to remember there being a treasure up here somewhere, so we're going to go look for it. See if we can find it. And in a minute, we are going to go and check out that temple in the middle of the island. No, do not return Minerva's unit. Do not return Lion's unit. We will need them for later. Oh, alright. Okay. Still got a couple straggler units on the map. Let's do strong. Oh man, that is no joke. Wizards in the back row. Cannot go wrong. Yeah, they do take a lot of damage from physical attacks, though. If I can find a place to buy some Cure Ankhs, I'm going to buy a few of those. Kind of make this whole healing up thing a little bit easier. Alright, no joke. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. And let's take this guy out. Alright, one more. Alright, got him. Okay, so Rizgo was going up here to look for treasure when he was so rudely interrupted. See if he can go find some. Gotta be something up here somewhere. Okay. Neutral character. Hopefully it's an angel and not an octopus. And it's an octopus. I could just retreat from this battle. The issue is, again, retreating does cause you to lose 1 point of charisma, which is something that I don't particularly want. So I'll just kind of deal with it for right now. And no harm done there. Again, if we get an angel, that's great. If we don't, no big deal. Could have sworn there was a treasure around here somewhere. Oh man, there are plenty of dudes left. Look at all that. Ooh, Sigmund, that is one of the better swords in the game. Okay, cool. So we have a lot of units that are still messing around. Okay, not bad. Okay, and they can change into demons. So we will go ahead and do that. There's not a huge difference between devils and demons. I think the main difference is in stat growth. And let's just kind of wait there. Okay, send Minerva up there. Go ahead and send the Lion up there. And let's kind of send him down here to heal up a little bit. Nope, do not send his unit back to base. I did not remember there being quite this many units on this map. Especially these Night Ninja units. They're just no joke. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better way to deal with these guys because they are just too strong. Once you kind of weaken them a little bit, then you can whittle them down. But if you're fighting them at full strength, that is a tough thing to do. Let's see if there's anything We could use a world card to kind of protect us there, but I don't really want to do that. You know, I'm actually going to try this. Let's use a moon card. There we go. So at least we won't have to deal with their magic attacks. Yeah, see, that's way more manageable. I mean, they will get 3 attacks in the front row, but I feel like for these guys, that's still a better option than having to deal with those extremely powerful magic attacks. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, let's heal up Lion a little bit. Cure Potion. Yeah, we're kind of getting to the point where those Cure Potions aren't really going to do it, and we got to start buying Cure Stones. Okay, found some treasure. That's good. Another white cape. I think we already had a white cape. Alright, that's going to be tough. Really wish I had actually killed that ninja last time. If I had, then we wouldn't have to be dealing with him right now. Alright, well, I think overall we'll be alright. We just have to kind of keep an eye on our HP, make sure that we don't fall below some certain thresholds, and just kind of make sure that we're, you know, we're not doing anything dumb, and we're healing up after every fight. But again, these guys are tough. Just, I mean, look at them. You know, and we're not even under-leveled anymore. We're on par with these guys, and they are just smacking us right in the face. Okay, let's send Lion out there. Gordon, how are you doing? Let's let him heal up for just another minute. Alright, so hopefully we can take out that knight, and then we can start working on those ninjas in the back row. Okay, that's handy. 2 misses. Cannot go wrong with that. Even the knights are tough. I mean, they're doing like 20 some odd damage per hit. Alright, got one. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish those guys off. We'll just head this way. That is not good. So, I didn't forget about this, but I thought they were off of the actual town itself. when these guys get to towns, they can actually resurrect their units, which, if you're in a situation like this, can be very problematic. So you got to keep them off the town. We may need to retreat here, actually. Okay. Well, first, I want to see something really quick. Okay. Lion, go ahead and get over there. No. Okay. Yeah, Gordon, go ahead and head this way. Okay, Minerva's doing pretty good. She can also head up this way. Okay, so we are going to change this to weak because we really want to be taking out at least one of those back row ninjas. So another good thing about demons, devils, all that is that they are caster units, but they're also pretty well, they're pretty versatile, but they're kind of tanky as well. So they have good intelligence, so they're not going to be getting one-shotted by spells, and they have pretty decent physical stats as well. So they're not quite as squishy as um, as wizards and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting tired of these guys. Maybe we should have retaken that town. Alright, there's two down. Well, not quite. There's two down. Alright, send them back. So apparently they can just do that from kind of anywhere in the general vicinity of that base. So in that case, let's go ahead and take that back. Then let's send this guy kind of down here. Okay, note to self for the future, do not let enemies get onto towns. Just creates bad situations. So I have no problem with just taking out this back row knight. He's the leader, so if we take him out, They'll try to get back to the base. They won't be able to do that, and we won't have the kind of issues that we've been having with these guys. So if we can do that, that's great. If not, we'll just kind of, keep plinking away at them like we have been. All right. So once again, Gordon. All right. So he's off the town. That's a way better situation for us. You do also get defensive bonuses when you fight on towns. So it is preferable for the defender to actually fight on a town. Alright, we are getting there. So for this Griffin here, I don't know if he's going to be a permanent member of the party or not. But I'm not really too concerned where his alignment goes, because I'm not really planning on upgrading that Griffin. So if he gets high alignment, low alignment, whatever, it's completely fine. Okay, Empress card, I can deal with that. Replaces the one that we used before. Alright, so Gordon can handle this guy. Alright, excellent. So I'm going to take this opportunity to buy some more cure potions to replace all the ones that we used. And that should about do it. Whoa, alright. Followed me all the way over there. So one interesting thing about this game, in comparison to Ogre Battle 64, okay, is that this game does not have the endurance meter that Ogre Battle 64 has. So you can just, you can send your units anywhere. You can fly around. You can, march for days, and they will not get tired. In Ogre Battle 64, they will, which I think is, overall a better system. So one thing that I could do here, if I wanted to, is I could use that persuasion spell on this unit, and I would recruit these angels. I don't really want to do that because I don't think it's that big a deal, really. And I'm just not. I would like to have some angels on my team, but not enough to waste a persuasion spell. Okay. Let's go over here. Oop, okay, maybe not. Let's do that. Go ahead and get over here. So we want to keep that base defended. Okay, no, don't do that. Oh, alright, we got a few more on the way. Is that a ghost unit? Yes, it is. They both are. So in that case, couple things I want to do. So first, I want to look around for all my holy weapons, see who's got them. Okay, she's already got 100 alignment. No problem there. Okay. Okay, Dragon Claw, that's a holy weapon. Mystic Mace, that's a holy weapon. I don't think Sigmund is. Okay, so that looks like it's about all we got at this point. Okay. So let's deploy Gilbert's unit. Alright, let's go leader. I was hoping that Gilbert would have gotten there a little bit sooner, but I don't think it's a big deal. These guys aren't particularly um, overpowered. The wizard is. The wizard will be. Yeah, look at that. That is El Terrible. Alright, but Gilbert should be able to do some good damage to those ghosts. Alright, let's head this way. So he won't actually win the fight, but he will kill the ghosts and get the experience and the alignment change. I'm gonna put a leader on this guy just so the samurai has something to do. Now, I don't really care about Gilbert's alignment, but, you know, these guys, I mean, if we're gonna have paladins, may as well do it. Okay. Man, these guys are terrible. Okay, so let's take Gilbert over here. So with the ghost units, we can just kind of kill that wizard and he'll keep coming back. I'm not sure if I really want to do that. We might not. Oh, alright, that's a new development. Yeah, this isn't really the way I'd like to do this, but it is what it is, I suppose. That is a lot of experience. That's alright, 100, 100. Okay, good stuff, right on track. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get that other group some levels with this, but it looks like it's not going to shake out that way. Alright, awesome. Nope, we do not want red dragons. We want their alignment to go down a little bit so that they can be black dragons. Alright, Gilbert, just go ahead and go back to base. So we have, what, 2 clerics already? Spoiler alert, we will get another cleric fairly soon. And if we decide to recruit Norn, that will be 4, 4 or 5, depending on how things end up shaking out. And that's really enough clerics. I don't think you need more clerics than that. Yeah, that hurt. Alright, so how's their alignment looking? Okay. Alright, so he is totally bottomed out. We will turn him into a ninja, I think, in the future. We might turn him into a ninja now, actually. So that guy, as long as he doesn't get any more kills, he will be okay. So I'm actually going to send this guy kind of over here. Yeah, she should be. Actually, no, we'll do this. Yes, I actually do want him to go back to headquarters. Yes. So this unit is a huge, huge pain. We're going to go with a strong. So hopefully we can kind of deal more overall damage to them than they can heal. Hopefully we can do that. Now groups like this are really good if you want to build low alignment characters, because killing high alignment units like clerics and angels is an evil act. So the more you do it, the more evil you will become. Subsequently, killing undead is a good act, so that's kind of why all of our clerics are pretty much maxed out on alignment by this point. Alright, not too bad. Let's kind keep that going. See if we can do something about that. Okay, it looks like he'll be going for there. So let's do this. Jeebus, how many more of these enemies are there? Just an endless supply. Alright, yeah, it's kind of becoming a reoccurring trend in this episode. Enemies getting back to towns. Usually, this isn't a big deal if you kind of play the game like it's intended to be played, and you're just kind of going forward and capturing towns. But that's not the way that we're playing this one. So this can become kind of an issue. But it does provide us a good chance to get some experience for some of these units. And we do need to lower our Lord's alignment anyway, so it's kind of a win-win. How's our alignment looking? Oh, Jeebus. Yeah, we really need to lower that alignment. We don't need to lower that alignment right now, but in the future we will need to, and there are ways to do that, so that's not really a big deal. Having high alignment right now can actually work to our favor in terms of recruiting characters if we decide that we want to do that. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and use a cure potion just to be safe. So hopefully this last wave will be the last wave. We won't really have to deal with this too much anymore. So if we have another ghost unit up there, that might be a good opportunity to bring Gilbert's unit back out. I know I have one more holy weapon. Just gotta find it. So we've got one of these berserkers. Their alignment has already bottomed out. So we'll turn them into a ninja eventually. because ninjas can have 0 alignment, and that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So we are going to try to get Gilbert a little bit of experience here. So this is going to be a little bit pricey, but if we use an ethereal flute on this guy, then we use a cure potion on this one. We should be able to use Gilbert for this little assignment here. Yeah, let's send Gordon over there.
Fight it out.
Yeah, let's go with weak. Kind of try to focus fire one down. So this is the nice thing about having kind of a higher agility unit like this, is you can get these situations where the enemy is just missing a lot. Because again, the Griffins, super high agility. Demons, pretty high agility. And you see that damage there, it didn't really even do that much compared to if it had hit a wizard. If that had hit a wizard, would have done like double that much. So it's always good. Okay. Now we are probably going to lose this town again. And that is okay. Again, we're not really too worried about reputation. Okay, we're just going to retreat. And go back over there. Alright, Gilbert. Do your thing.
Fight it out.
Hopefully these guys can actually hit. I hope they can. And again, that's not a big deal. He already got the alignment up, so, you know, he is okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, excellent. See what their alignment's looking like. Gilbert, normal. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty significant gain on alignment and charisma. So let's see if we can chase him down a little bit. I don't think Gordon can actually do anything about this guy. Okay, let's send Gordon back over here. Oop, nope. That is not what we want. Alright, we might let that guy just kind of go and heal up and head back. But not this guy. You know, actually, that pumpkin head attack can destroy undead.
Fight it out.
So we might be able to make that happen. Because as much as I would like to kind of farm that unit for some alignment gains and experience, number one, I don't feel like we need to do that. And number two, this stage has kind of already gone on long enough already. Okay, so let's get Gordon over in this area.
Fight it out.
Let's go with strong. We kind of want to, beat these guys down gradually. Hopefully, taking out the griffins first. Alright, perfect. As long as you take out the flying units first, you're usually okay. Oh, we're at. And that is the power of low alignment units at night.
Fight it out.
Alright, good stuff. Not too bad. Yeah, those demons are definitely paying off. I kind of wish I'd actually gone and gotten some more of them now. But I think just the 3 or 4 that we have will do it. Maybe in the future we can get like an Egg of Wonder or something, and we'll get lucky, and a demon will pop out of it. With Eggs of Wonder, I think you can get a golem an imp or something else. I think maybe like a hellhound or a griffin or something. All right. Okay, Pumpkinhead. Let's see how you do. Well, that's not good. All right, so I'm actually gonna have to retreat because another attack like that could potentially kill my leader, and that would not be good. Alright, let's use 2 of those. Alright, let's try it again. Pumpkin attack. This is, I think, so I've been playing this game for like 20 years. I don't think I've ever killed an undead with a, or I don't think I've ever specifically tried to kill an undead with a pumpkin attack. But I know it can happen if it hits. And there he goes. Alright, so he is down. Let's see how that affected his alignment. Okay. Charisma 8. Yeah, so we'll turn him into a ninja at some point. So he's still maxed out on charisma, so that's fine. He's pretty much perfect. Okay. Canopus, we don't really care about because he has already. He's already an Eagle Man. He can't really go anywhere from that. Alright, Gordon. Go after this guy. And I hope that this will be the last enemy for this stage. Other than the boss, of course. Okay. So let's all kind of go back, heal up a little bit, and then we'll make that final push towards the enemy base. After we stop off at a hidden temple in the middle. Alright. They are healing, it just takes a second. Okay, so that's Lion. He's plains type, it's going to take him a while to get there. So I'm just going to go ahead and get him started. Okay, Gilbert, you can go home. Okay, Minerva, you can get started. Okay, Gordon. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to use my unit leader for that. Okay. So we see here in the very middle, there's a little blank spot. Oh, alright. And there's still more enemies. There are still more enemies on the map. Jeebus. Level 12. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, we'll kind of get Gordon to mess around with these guys and get our unit leader to take out this other one.
Fight it out.
I was not keeping track of the amount of enemies on the screen, but it is significant. You know, I'll actually just kind of go with leader. So we're gonna have people right around their base. So if they try to escape, that's not a big deal. Also, they're on land, so these units are much less effective on land. So the octopi, they still get 4 attacks in the front row, but they're much less effective than they would be in the water.
Fight it out.
I think next time I'm gonna have to start keeping track of enemies. So I'm not actually sure if it was the fact that there were so many enemies on this stage, or if the ones that we fought were super difficult in the beginning, kind of making it seem like there were more. So I don't know, but it seems like there were quite a lot. Ooh, a promotion, all right. That's a really good late game item. It gives you a free level, which right now isn't a big deal. But if you use that, say like on the last stage when you're already level, 20 or whatever, that can get you an extra level. Help out. It's also really good if you have a unit that has the perfect stats for promotion, but they're like 1 level short. It's a good thing to use there. So you make sure that their alignment and charisma don't go anywhere.
Fight it out.
So I'm not really sure how we're going to deal with the boss yet. I remember him being a very tough fight. I don't really want to cheese it with that vampire unit again. We might do that from time to time, but I don't want to overly rely on them. Now, the good thing about those pumpkin units is that if they can actually get hits in on boss units, they can half their HP right there,
Fight it
which
out.
is super handy. All right, that's one more down. And we'll go ahead and let Gordon
Fight it
finish
out.
this one off. In terms of alignment and charisma and whatnot, obviously I want to keep the Devils high charisma, but in terms of their alignment, they can just totally bottom out. That's not a big deal. The Griffin, I don't care about, and Gordon, I don't really care about. His can go up or down. Really, it's there's no particular preference there. Okay, so let's go to this temple.
Find out.
And let's bring our unit leader over to this temple. And really quick, I'm kind of paranoid since we've been seeing so many enemies on this screen. I'm going to deploy this guy just to sit on the home base, just in case anybody comes over there trying to pick us off this late in the game.
Liberation.
Okay, devil card. Okay, so this is Asia. Uh, Garrus did some pretty messed up stuff to this whole island. So Aisha wants to join me, and we will allow her to do that. So let's go ahead and look at Aisha's unit. So we've got Aisha. She's already a shaman. Look at those stats. Intelligence, agility, just insane. So if we get a princess crown, Aisha is who we want to have it. We've got a couple mermaids. Don't really care about mermaids. Got a couple knights. Not too bad. There is some special dialogue that you can get if you send Aisha to fight Garrus, but I don't think we're gonna do that.
Liberation.
Okay,
Lucky.
not too bad. Hydra's Fang, okay. Alright, let's get these guys up there. Doesn't look like there are any more enemies. Let's deploy. Oh no, we're not going to do that. That is extremely expensive. There we go. We'll put Gilbert on the base. If anybody attacks, he will let us know. So the thing about this boss fight is that the boss is super evil alignment, so he'll be strong at night. But a lot of our units are super evil alignment, so they'll be strong at night too. So do we want to attack at night when we're both strong, or attack during the day when we will have a slight advantage? I think we're going to go with attacking during the day. Let's see. Okay, in the back. So let's regroup a little bit. Okay, back row, back row, back row. These two in the front row. It's fine. Yeah, not much we can do there. We will wait until daylight and then attack. Alright, we'll just kind of send everybody up there at once. The plains units will be slower, but that is okay. Okay, Minerva, she's going up there. Low sky type should get there first. Gordon, okay, high sky type. And then Lion. And here we go. Let's see how this goes. So this is Gariz, or Gary's. He's a princess, or not princess, Empress Andora's son.
Fight it out.
Again, he can clone himself, so he's kind of immortal. There's actually one stage that you can get to later on in the game where you fight an unending stream of clones. So it's just him. Uh, just a cloned version of this guy over and over and over. Let's see how we do. Okay. Evil Ring. That's the attack that Tiamats get, which is one reason why they're so super powerful. Seven, okay. Yeah, alright. We are not doing great here. Alright, bunch of misses. That hurts. That absolutely is not great.
Fight it out.
Okay, let's see if he can do any better. Okay, leader. Again, the leader is really all we care about here. Alright, 18. Not terrible, but also not really good. Man, those misses are tough. That's not good. Okay, 20. Well, I mean, if we can hit, we're not doing too bad. Yeah, we'll use an ethereal flute on him. That's not a big deal. Okay, maybe 2 ethereal flutes. Okay, first of all, let's... Nope, nope, that's not what I want. Change leader. Okay, let's see how the rest of these guys do, though.
Fight it out.
Alright, this is not going to be good. There's nothing we can really do. So we'll just have to kind of let this play out. What I should have done was put at least one of these dragons in the back row so that he could have done a fire breath attack. But I didn't think about that. So even if we take out one of these dragons, it's going to come right back. So it's uh, not really productive, even if we do take one out.
Fight it out.
I might end up using an Emperor card here. Yeah, actually, I think I will. I think I'll just go ahead and do that. Well, first, leader. Second, Emperor. So this will give everyone an extra attack. Okay, okay. That was a lot more effective than I thought it would be. Oh, alright, so didn't actually need to use that Emperor at all. Alright, so he's super salty that he lost. But that is the way it goes when you're an evil prince who clones himself all the time. Classic Ogre Battle fireworks. Okay. About 10k in bonus goth. It's not that much, but it can kind of help you keep going if you're doing speed runs or if you're if you're not taking your time. The faster you finish the map, the more money you get. Okay, so that was Island Avalon. Next time, when we come back, I don't know exactly where we're going to go. It might be the Castolian Sea, it might be Diaspola, but we'll find out. So go ahead and join me next time on Let's Play Ogre Battle in 2024.